Alright. Seasonal greetings, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Right. It's been quite a while since we've done this, hasn't it? It's been, Actually, no, it's not been that long since I did a live stream, but it's been a very long time since I've done a YouTube video of this, but there is one coming out tomorrow. So tomorrow, there is a new episode of this series edited down. Right then, let's get started. Okay, so we have got quite a bit to go over before we actually get into the racing of today's stream. Just want to double check that we're live on everything and we're good to go. All right, so let's head into the game. Okay, right then. So what we've got to go over is, number one, today we are racing at Brazil, and we are going to be racing at Las Vegas. Now, I've only learned Brazil without the racing line today, so we'll see how that goes. I'm predicting not extremely well, but we'll give it a go anyway. The results so far this season, apart from Silverstone, it has been nothing short of phenomenal consistency from the boy. 4776 1165154. That is pretty outrageous stuff. And considering in Texas and Mexico, I had really bad tire wear problems, the fact I still got 2 top 5s is ridiculous. But there we go. So that's where we're racing today. Number 2, the second thing we'll go over is there is going to be a regulation change for the upcoming season. However, I will not be adapting any of these parts, and I'm going to solely focus on upgrading our current car. You'll find out why after the finale of Season 1. So that's that sorted. Now, next up, I want to go over some things that don't really have anything to do with the game. And that is, there is a stream upgrade. First of all, I think I've got a chatbot now in both YouTube and Twitch. I'm going to test it, and it's probably not going to work, knowing me. Let's see. Survey says right, so it doesn't work. Right, okay. Did I turn it on? Well, I might have not turned it on. Hang on. Where am I looking? Dashboard. What? Oh, I didn't turn it on. That's why. Hang on. That's the first thing. The second thing is I should have a view count now, which I might just turn off. I was just testing if it works. And I've also, as you can see, I have now got a chat box. So, yeah, now it actually says my chats, which is quite cool. And that is a blend of both YouTube and Twitch. You can see there's a YouTube logo, so that's quite cool. Now, let me try my chatbot again, because I've actually turned it on now. Oh, I hate typing on this keyboard. It's so small. Oh, my goodness. Wow, come on. Hey, there we go. So now we've got some commands going. So they're in the title of the video and the stream. You can see what some of the commands we've got going, and well, that's it basically. That's what I wanted to show you a lot. So a couple of stream upgrades, which is quite nice. Now let me get my music sorted. Obviously, you lot can't hear it. That's the point. Right, let's get into the actual racing. Have I decided on my plan for my channel, what type of videos I have? Yes, I'm basically just going to do this, the edited versions of my live streams, so the Ricciardo Career and the Porsche My Team, and that's probably about it. I might do like a simulation video, like my 10 years of Porsche and Cadillac, but other than that, I'm not going to bother spending like 10 hours on a video just for it to completely flop. It's a waste of energy, let's be honest. Right then, let's get into the first round of the stream, which is going to be, as previously discussed, at Brazil. Quick look at the standings. We're 22 points behind Piastri and the drivers. Honestly, I'd like to just hold on to P5, so 25 points ahead of Leclerc with 4 rounds remaining. And in the Constructors, we are going to be 33 off, 43 off Ferrari, so quite a large gap. Honestly, just secure P4 in Drivers and Constructors. That would be ideal. I think I'm going to go for the harder compound of tyre as well. Tyre wear isn't actually that bad in Brazil as far as I remember, but I feel like just having that extra set of hards does just work really, really nice. Do you know what I mean? So, let's go. Let's go. Now, as I was saying, keep in mind, this is the first... Well, it's not the first time, but this is the second race I'm doing at Brazil with the racing line off. I literally learnt the track 3 hours ago. I wrote down the braking points. I went into it. Oh no. Wet quali. We are so dead. Well, that's not good. Oh well. Looks like we're just gonna have to deal with that. Alright. Oh, and of course, it's a sprint session as well, so I don't even get that much practice, and I can't use quick practice for my, things I fail at. Brilliant. Alright, great. Make sure everything's good. This is the first time in a while as well that I'm driving on a 25 game, so that's gonna go well, but... Let's go. Can I... Yeah, okay. Right, so... Yes, I have only driven about 15 to 20 laps at this circuit, with the racing line off. Now, it's actually really easy, I won't lie. This track is probably the easiest of the...
I had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
I should point out, by the way, you may notice that some of my game is a completely different language. I figured out what causes that, and unfortunately, it just so happens to be the mod that adds Daniel Ricciardo into the game. So, we're just gonna have to deal with the game being in German and Polish and Chinese from this point onwards, and that's just how that's gonna have to go. I could try and maybe message the mod maker and see if we can get a fix going, but yeah, that is going to be a tough one. Anyway, let's go for this first lap then. I've decided to do quali sim first because obviously we only get 2 sets of soft to practice. We do have realistic sponsors on as well, so we get to see the get the sponsors. There you go, Bosch. And I don't know what to expect from this race weekend. I mean, like I said, I've been practicing Brazil. I do feel pretty confident, but tyre wear is an issue, and I haven't practiced driving it in a good car. I was driving it... Oh, Nelly, what is that oversteer? I've been driving in the realistic Haas, whereas this Haas is obviously considerably better than that. Now, I don't know what differential settings I've got to change, but I cannot be having that snap of oversteer on a quali lap, because that'll end up killing you. So obviously the quali sim is going to be pretty tragic. Honestly, I'm not trying to be pessimistic before the what do you want to call it? Before the race weekend has even started, but this is probably going to be my worst race weekend of the entire season. Just on pure pace. Silverstone, you could argue, has been the worst so far, because I didn't get in Q3 for the first time, and I what do you want to call it? I crashed in the race. I didn't crash, I spun, and ended up losing loads of positions. I was on for a P9, ended up finishing 18th, I think. This weekend, though, I could actually end up finishing 18th on pace. That's the kind of... That's what we're dealing with, essentially. What, CC or F1 cars? I don't know what CC is. I mean, if we're talking Mario Kart, probably like 150. Wait, no, they only go to 200... Well, that's not a good sign, is it? My game's just turned off. Oh, no. I tell you what, before I started stream, I was having some bad problems as well. When I was trying to launch the game, it just wouldn't launch. And now, as I try and go out for race strategy, practice program, the game just crashes. I have had some really crazy tech issues recently, haven't I? There was the Cadillac career the other day where my stream was just broken. And now, using the exact same mods that I always have, the game doesn't launch and it just randomly crashes. Fantastic. That's good. That's what you want. I will say that's definitely the worst bit about PC gaming that I've had. Obviously, it's a massive upgrade to PlayStation in every single one apart from one. And that is that on PlayStation, things don't really go wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, your game doesn't explode. And the amount of things that can go wrong is very limited. Whereas PC, it feels like everywhere it is every single day I'm hopping on, trying to fix an entirely new issue. It's really, really frustrating. That also means that my quali sim lap just hasn't counted, which is cool. I probably won't do it again. I'll probably just do race strategy, and then if I'm feeling good, I'll get into quali. Right, let's see what happens now. Wait, do I get a set of mediums? Wait, can I just use a set of mediums? Oh, right, I see. Go. Let's see what goes on now, then. Actually, wait, do I have my Moser Pit House open? That could actually be the reason. Ah, I do. Okay. It's a bit annoying, obviously, that the mod that causes my game to change language is the one that puts Ricardo in. That's obviously quite an important mod. We move, though, we move. Right, let's just try and go for 3 solid laps. Nothing special, nothing fast, just get the job done kind of laps, you know what I mean? Get a feel for the car, see if it's working good, and go from there. Oh, that slight lower differential is making a world of difference already. I definitely need to fiddle with the differential a lot more because, I mean, it saved me in Mexico. Mexico, lowering the diff was where it allowed me to save my tyres more and then go on to get a P4 finish. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen in Brazil, where lowering the diff magically boosts me up 3 positions. Honestly, I know this sounds crazy, but it's only the 2nd or 3rd time this season, beating Ocon might actually be a difficult challenge, and it might be impossible, because as you can see, I can't even beat the race strategy delta, and that might be a new low for me. And I've beat it by 20 milliseconds. Go on, me. Well done. Honestly, I've been trying to find out where I'm slow, but I really can't figure it out. I feel like I'm pretty much at the limit. And yet the AI just go and find 3/10 a sector. It's not like Melbourne, for example, where the AI are 3/10 quicker in Sector 3, but I'm very good in Sector 1 and 2. No, I am slow in all parts of the circuit. Yeah, I'm really not happy with how loose the car feels. The fact that almost spinning is a big cause for concern. Am I not a fan of interlock? No, I love the track. It's really fun to drive. I'm just useless at it. Oh, hang on, I failed the Delta. How did that happen? I was a 10th up. What? What? Oh, where's me? Oh. Nice. I managed to get a second lap in. Got a blue Ferrari in the way here. Can you please get out of my face? And obviously, Interlagos in real life is probably the best F1 circuit. So, yeah. It's just a shame that I'm useless at it, you know? But you never know, I might go into the race and have an absolute welding. I mean, I did a practice race in the Haas, and I did beat Ocon. Not convincingly. Why is it just tabbed out? What is going? Something is possessing my game right now. Never had anything like this before. This is some crazy issues. Give me a slipstream. I think you're Hamilton. Come on. Go on. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. Thank you, Lewis. Right. I think that'll do me for practice, because that was just not fun. PC issues not looking good. Game has already crashed and then automatically tabbed out. So yeah, not a good start. And also, again, I don't know what it is about this mod and why it causes everything to go to like different languages, but what it also does that, see, like, changing the languages is fine, because you can still understand what they mean. I mean, you know I'm on overtake there, even if it says Holland. The one thing that annoys me is it's removed the drivers on the track map. So there's basically no point of me having it there, because you can't even see the drivers on it. All you can do is there, for example, you can see the general area where there's a yellow flag, but you can't see who's there, which is really annoying. So yeah, I'll definitely get in touch and see if I can get them to try and fix the issue. That's the GTA 5 cover art. I mean, considering I have literally zero interest in that game, no, I haven't. So there we go. So yeah, feeling extremely unconfident, but we're going to head into sprint quali and just see how it goes. Good cup of tea. I've made that one well. So have a look at this, by the way. Right. 9.7. That's about 2 seconds off the pace, by the way. I predict, anyway. So, 9.7. Let's see what the AI do.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye.
9.4. But that's on the hard tyre. And they get better in quali. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm not looking forward to this at all. There's multiple factors. One, the PC issues are already weighing on my mind and making me subconscious. Two, I'm not good at this track. And three, we're going to have a wet quali and a potentially wet race. So, you know, I might actually change to a wet setup for Brazil, or for like the main part of the running. Running a bit low on engine stuff as well. Did I just add a new... Oh, I don't know. Okay, cool. Let's go then. Sprint quali. Let's have it.
Atmospheric tracks don't come much better than this. We're in Brazil for qualifying.
Indeed we are, Alex. Indeed we are. Come on. Right. Fuel's low. I'm going to up the aero. That might make the car a bit... Actually, no, it's going to make it way too unstable. I can't do that. The brake bias up a bit, and we'll just leave it at that. Okay, now, of course, in sprint quali, you get one set of medium tyres, and that's all you get. So we're going to go out nice and early, and we're going to set a nice benchmark lap time, and we'll see where that puts us on the grid. SQ2 would be nice, but I'd be surprised, to be honest. Got a Honda in my face. I'm going to try and put the diff to 100, but honestly, the car kept screwing about on my quali run, so I don't know, I'm not feeling too hopeful. What have we got in thy locker? Do we have a potential worldie of a lap? Let's find out. Gonna go right to the edge of the track, go into the braking. You gotta avoid the grass. The grass is lethal. Already gone wide of turn 1. Got my foot down nice and early for 2 and 3, so I've kind of recovered it, but turn 1 is so important. So important. You go wide and you might as well just give up your lap. Now, of course, because I've come out so early, no one else has done a lap yet. It's just no one. So I am setting the benchmark, essentially. I think getting into the 1:09 9s would be a nice little benchmark, but I don't think that's even that fast. Keep our foot pinned. Oh, it's a bit wide. Got a nice exit, though. Didn't use enough overtake, but it's an alright lap, I suppose. We are going to set a 1:08.9. We go 8th overall, which you might not think is too bad, but we're behind Stroll. We are ahead of cars, and honestly, I wasn't expecting that, but we are behind Stroll, which means I am probably going to be near the back of the grid. Got to start me buffer. So after our first run, that is going to put us as Ocon's 4th quickest. I'm 9 tenths off Ocon, but I am provisionally into Q2, which is nice. I am going to go for a second run, because why not? I'm also going to experiment and increase my front downforce and just see if I crash or not, essentially. Obviously, being 8 tenths behind your teammate is, it's not ideal, is it? It's not what you want. It's not ideal. It's not perfect. It's actually really bad. You know what? Ocon can have this weekend, because I'll smash him in the next 3, you know? I think we'll just go off that. Alright, into turn 1. Braking. Get on power nice and early. Go on, car. That was nice. Already found 2 temps. Decent. Needs a lot more overtake. Brake us for 100. Ride the curb. I actually just used the curb to get more turning angle, which is quite fun. That was enjoyable. I like that. You're very smooth on the steering because it's very easy to lose the back end. Drive the curb. That was not good. That was not good. Try not to lose the rear. Braking. Okay, I've managed to find about 8 temps, which would have matched Ocon, but I feel like he's gone quicker. But that's still a good lap. I like it. That's going to be what, 8-0? Not bad. Should see us into Q2 easily. Oh, fair enough. All right.
Sprint qualifying, so much action still to come this weekend.
I like how they make the commentators say like the whole session's over when no, it's just SQ1. So we go P2 overall. That lap came out of literally nowhere. Decent. All right, maybe I do have pace. Maybe I do, if I could just put the lap together. Wow. I was not expecting that at all. Right, and it's wet. Okay. Right then. Let's adapt our setup. And by that, I mean I'm just going to lower the tire pressures, because honestly, I don't know how you do a wet setup. And of course, I'll increase the brake bias. Right, so we get intermediates, of course. Might have actually gone out too late. I might not get a second run here. I might have bottled it. Uh-oh. And I can't up my downforce anymore because the car would just become undrivable. Obviously, under Parc Ferme, you can't change the rear downforce, only the front. Right, it's going to be interesting. I've now got to try and put in a lap time on the intermediate tyre. Now, of course, I have made some changes to the tyre pressures, but that still might not be enough to get me through. We'll have to just wait and see. Braking into turn 1. Way too early, and that is already a horrible turn 1. I do need to remember that the braking zones are practically the same. In fact, they might be a little bit later. Ugh. Come on. Braking. Oh, it's a bit wide. I can get a good exit, though. Yeah, I'll do. Honestly, this might dry up again by the end of the session. Oh, this is my first lap in the wet here, by the way, like ever. So I really am lacking experience. That is probably going to cost me quite heavily. I'm probably quite far down on the rest of the field right now. It's going to be a 15.5 for Oscar Piastri. That's what we've got to try and beat. I'm 6 tenths down on Bortoletto. That's what we're dealing with right now. Not good. Really not good. I'm probably going to go out here. We're going to be last overall as expected. I lost 4 tenths in a straight line sector when I have less downforce in the AI. Makes sense. And I don't think I've got enough time to come back in the pits and go out again. And I do. Okay. I don't know what else to do. I just simply don't have speed. I'm 1.5 seconds off my teammate. I'm half a second off P15. This might just be a take the 16th on the chin angle and just move on. And just get into the sprint race, because there is no way that I'm going to be able to find, like, enough time. Just try to remember what I've learned from that first lap and just try and find something. I don't know. Norris in the bottom 5 as well, by the way. Only 14th overall. Not good. Right. Braking. I've done that twice in a row where it's too early, so I let off the brakes, and then I end up overshooting the corner. And yeah, this lap's already done. 2 tenths down. Unlucky. I didn't think I'll be able to find any lap time. Yeah, I think the rain's got a little bit heavier as well. P16 for Daniel Ricciardo then. Purely because the AI become Ayrton Senna as soon as it starts raining. Nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. It's just one of those where you've got to just accept it and go into the sprint and hope that the sprint goes a little bit better for me. The thing is as well, though, is that the actual qualifying is going to be fully wet. So I'm probably going to end up in the bottom 2, bottom 3. Which means I'm going to be fighting from the back of the grid for the Grand Prix. we'll see how that goes. But oh, yeah, just drive behind me. Don't drive past. Cool. P16 then for Daniel Ricciardo. Nothing I can do. Where's my Instagram chat on?
Well, that concludes sprint qualifying. So much action.
So
still
Ocon gets
to
into
come this
Q3 by
weekend.
finishing 5th overall. Good for him. Leclerc getting through is a bit annoying. Lando Norris goes out in 14th, by the way. But yeah, I ended up, well, 7 seconds? 1.5 seconds? I can't do basic maths. Looking at the sector times, we might as well have a butcher's. So, we'll look at Piastri. So, sector 1, I lost... basic maths, 8 tenths. 8 tenths in sector 1 alone. That's good. Sector 2, I was down 9 tenths, and sector 3, 4 tenths. Sector 3 is so surprising to me, because obviously sector 3 is a straight line, effectively. I should have the most straight line speed, but there we go. 16 for the sprint. Right, yay. Yang, good name, I like that. At least the sprint race is dry, do you know what I mean? That's going to give us a bit of a chance to fight back. I don't think points will be possible. Top 8 seems a little bit too far forward, but you never know. You never know. I might turn into Sebastian Vettel and just start cooking. Really not looking forward to the important stuff, though, being qualifying in the Grand Prix. Qualifying being fully wet means, like I said, I'm probably going to start in the bottom 5. And then the Grand Prix being potentially wet as well, means I'm probably going to finish that race in, like, 16th on pace. Or not even that, so... That could be a slight issue, but we'll face those issues when they arrive. Right, Short King, I relate to that. Little old me, 5'4", come on. Reload. Thank you. Yeah, of course, as I say it. Nice. Welcome to the Brazilian evening at Interlagos. Here we
I'm
go.
not sure we're going to be able to
Let's
match
put
our
in...
last result, but just try your best to gain a few places at the start.
That's the aim, Mark. Thanks for your optimism. We're going to put the downforce back down. We're also going to increase the tyre pressures again. Back up to full. Of course, it's dry. Wondering what would happen if I left the tyre pressures full in the wet. Because I always thought like a rule of thumb is that you put the tyre pressures low in the wet. And we'll just leave the brake bias at that. Okay, I think we're ready. We'll lower that to 80 as well. Tyre wear. Right, let's go. Brazilian Grand Prix sprint race. Lando Norris on the soft tyre. That I don't know if they're going to go that fast. To be honest, that's optimistic. Everyone else seems to be on mediums. Or is that a hard runner behind me? Behind Hulkenberg? Is that a hard runner, maybe? Could be interesting. I feel like the hard tyre might be overkill. How many laps is it? 13. I don't know, actually. My mediums might be wrecked by lap 13. I mean, at least with the hard tyre, you get, like, consistent good pace. But, obviously, you get the consistent pace, but the mediums are quicker in the first few laps. But then, obviously, by the end, they're a lot slower. That's how tyre wear works. I know, it's crazy. It's a little bit frustrating that Lando Norris is so far back because knowing the AI, it's going to take a lot of effort to get some moves done. Meaning, I'm just going to be stuck behind him because obviously he's in a much quicker car. So, you know, ideally I want to try and pass him quickly so I can try and pass the next cars ahead. What have we got? We've got an Audi. There's a Red Bull in front of Norris. Probably Hadjar. I'm not liking these top cars at the back of the grid. It makes my life way harder trying to cut through the field from 16th. I'm trying to basically, this weekend, I'm trying to do what Hamilton did in 2021. You know, where he went in the sprint, he went from 20th to like 8th, and then went from 8th to 1st in the Grand Prix or something like that. I forgot how the old sprint format works. I'm trying to do that effectively. Here we go then, lining up. I'm ready. Let's go. First time doing a sprint at Brazil. Let's make it a good one. And we're off for the Brazilian Grand Prix sprint race. Very difficult uphill start. It's pretty atrocious. I've already lost out to Gasly. Yeah, Mark, unfortunately, is that... Oh, someone's got up the inside. That's going to cause a collision. How has that not caused a deficit of like 14 drivers? Oh, yeah, of course. That's my fault. Yeah, obviously. Good start, though. I didn't lose any places. I always say good start, to be fair, even though it wasn't. I'm going to try to go around the arm dead. I'd take evasive action there, or else I would have collided straight into Lawson. Down to 20th now, not ideal. We've got Valtteri Bottas just ahead. I realised I didn't put the catalyst... Oh. Well, how did Albon just kind of drive past? How's that work? He just kind of drove past like nothing. Oh, wow, I've got no grip compared to the AI. I try and exit from a corner and the AI already gone. Impressive. Alright, let's see if I've got some straight line speed. Gonna try and go around the outside of Bottas. Oh, no, he's somehow just gained 30 kph.
DRS now available.
Braking into turn 1. Around the outside of Valtteri. Little wheel bang. We make our way through, though. Up to P19 now. Pretty embarrassing that I'm this far down. I should be fighting for, like, podiums and wins and stuff. But no, I'm actually down in 19th. Of course, I'm only in 19th because of my own error. But still, I don't exactly have the pace to catch up and whiz by. Yellow flag up ahead. And great, yeah, just stop in the middle of the road. Just stop in the middle of the road. Don't bother. Ah, it's going to be a long day. I can already feel it. Sorry to use a flashback there, but I just can't react in time to that because someone's just... It's Norris. Wow, that's unlucky, isn't it? Get stuck at the back of the grid for quali and then DNFs one lap into the race. That is a tough sprint weekend for Lando. Me and Lando are in the same boat right now, just not able to perform. Although, of course, in real life, Lando probably has his best drive of the season or the weekend at Brazil. Went on to what? He basically dominated every single session, so fair play to him in real life. In game, though, he stinks. Anyway, we're going to try to go around the outside of Sergio Tequila Perez here. This would be a nice move. Around the outside, just like I did to Bottas. And we do make our way through again for another place gain, up to P17. So, we've still got 9 places to go until we're in the points-paying positions. Oh, Nelly, that's a long way. Come on, come on. We're already seeing like a gap appear as well. We've got Gasly and Stroll, and then there's an Audi and a Toro Rosso, and then there's a gap already. So I'm going to be up to P14 or whatever if I can even get there. And then I've got to try and find some pace. Is that another yellow flag, or is that the same yellow for Norris? Genuinely can't tell. Oh no, it's another yellow. This time it's for Kimi Anton. Wow, we are losing some heavy hitters today. 3 laps into the Brazilian Grand Prix, we've already lost Antonelli and Lando Norris.
Okay,
that is incredible stuff, really. And it's clear that somehow, even after lowering my downforce even more, I still don't have the straight line speed to compete with the automatic intelligence. I am going to look for a move on Gazzy up the inside here, though. No, maybe not. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that straight line speed's balanced. And he's just going to cut me off. Nice. Should go around the outside. Oh, now I've got Perez up the inside. What a terrible race. And my audio's broken. Fantastic. So I've got to pause my game. What a great time I'm having right now. This is like the best day I'm alive. Flying, by the way. This is horrible. I feel like... I mean, you got to think. I got second in sprint quali. Or SQ1 before the rain came. I should be able to pass these cars really, really easily. But I just can't. I just don't have the grip at all. I have not even remotely the same grip.
Caution, caution.
Is that another... Why is there so many yellows? Who is it now? Or is it just Antonelli again? I'm so puzzled. This race has been very confusing so far. Very slow, very sluggish, very confusing. A deadly combination. Can't even turn my car anymore. That means I've got to lower my diff a bit more. We're down to 60 now.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Yeah, you're chatting shit, Mark. The tyres are wrecked. I mean, I can't turn without the car spinning. So that tells you the tyres are pretty wrecked. I should also change my brake bias. I should increase it to maybe 56. The high speed that's doing me. Low speed is fine. See how that gets us. Maybe I should try and just use hot lap through there rather than whatever it's called. Overtake, that's the one. Or Uberholland, as we should call it. Probably get away with upping my diff up again now that I've lowered the brake or increased the brake bias. I believe that's another yellow, by the way. I went on the grass. Long day for me. That's going to lose me a second. I tell you what, I don't want to see my Aramco power rankings after this one. Jeez Louise. I know they only do it for the top 10, but I wouldn't even be in the top 20. I'd be 22nd or like 20... I'll be 23rd out of 22 drivers right now. That's the performance we're putting in. It's like I keep saying though, I feel like I should be able to overtake all of these drivers with relative ease, but track position in Brazil is just... It's probably got the track on the most prominent, like, track position importance. Like, if we were at Spa, for example, these lot are done. I'm already past them. But because of Brazil, especially this main straight, and the straight line speed advantage that AI seem to have, keep in mind, I have got the lowest downforce here, and yet I still can't even get remotely close to catching them in the straights. Essentially, you just get bogged down. As I am right now. Just need a break, just something to let me get by. Like here, if you get a good exit, you could go for a dive bomb, but I just don't have grip at all. I feel like Lewis Hamilton in like the back end of Mercedes, you know, and he was just always complaining about his tyres. That's what I feel like right now. It's not exactly the cornering. Oh no, it's not like the exit. The tyre wear on the exit's fine. It's just like the mid-corner. I'll try and brake, I'll turn in, the car tries to spin. I've got like exactly 0. I don't even know what it is. Is it grip? I don't know what the word is, but I mean you can see when I try and turn into corners, the car tries to go the other way, so I have to pre-counter steer just to not crash. You can see here, like, look, I have to go around, down the stair. Pretty tough. Already on lap 8. It's going quite quick, actually. I didn't think it'll go past this quick. I hope Ocon's doing well, though. At least scoring some points for the team. Honestly, I'm not too bothered. I'm getting outperformed by him. Because I kind of knew going into the weekend it was going to be a stinker. Even though I did well in my practice race, it wasn't anything special. Usually I absolutely batter my teammates in Grand Prix mode, but I only barely beat my teammate. So, I didn't think it'd be this bad, obviously. I thought I'd still be able to maybe score some points. I didn't think I'd be able to... But I didn't think I'd be stuck in P15 unable to turn. Let me put it that way. This is like Alonso in the Ferrari from 2012, you know, where like it just couldn't drive. It should have been illegal. It was like a death trap. That's what this is. Got the Audi scrapping up ahead. There could be a little chance, but I just don't have grip to catch up, so yeah, just bogged. I'm bogged. Let's just take home the P15 and then I'll probably finish last in quali, and given the pace now, I'll probably finish in the bottom 5 in the main race as well, because that's going to be wet. So it could be one of the worst weekends in Grand Prix history with Daniel Ricciardo at Brazil. Being a miracle if I want to save this. Teammate status.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 11.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Time last lap, 1:10.9. They're in 4th.
Right, so Ocon's consistently lapping a second quicker than me. You don't hear that every day. Usually, obviously, like, pretty much in every other round, apart from maybe Monza, it's the other way round. It's me being a second a lap quicker. What a humbling experience, to be honest. Because this is what it's like to be Ocon before we got that massive upgrade package. Just, you know, trumpeting about in the bottom 5 while your teammates going on winning races. This is the Ocon experience. But, you know, I'm pleased that Ocon's doing so well. It's very rare that you get teammates in, like, AI teammates that do well. But he's flying. I mean, don't get me wrong, our car's good. But it's still nice to see, you know? Right, Flosser, good to see you, mate. So he's... Yeah, he done a 10-9.
Yellow flag.
Alright, another what is it with these yellows? I'm going to score points just because... Hang on. Opportunity has arisen. This could be it. Come on. Oh, why have you got DRS? Well, I've got a lovely run on Bortoletto. He's gone defensive. Come on. Let me actually get him overtake. Yeah! No, not over yet. I thought I'd done it. Come on. Stop having so much straight line speed. Yes! I have overtaken someone. Excellent news. Wow. Never thought I'd see the day where I could actually not only catch someone, but pass them as well. What a fantastic time to be alive. Really well timed as well. There's only one lap left. And all things considered, I'd take a P12 if I could get it. I mean, to be honest, mate, you have joined at a pretty poor time because, well, this is going to be one of the worst race weekends you could ever hope to see from me. Final lap of the sprint race. Can I hope to hold on? That would be a no, actually, because my car's just stopped working. Oh, hi, Max. Not like it matters anyway. Do you like that, by the way? Do you like how I said I'm having like a really bad time and then I immediately have a random crash that just shouldn't happen? Do you like that? perfectly timed banter from both masters right there. But to be fair, it really doesn't mean anything. If anything, it's just a lesson for the Grand Prix, and that's about it. I was 12th, you know? 12th doesn't get you anything. Lewis Hamilton wins the Grand Prix, or not the Grand Prix, wins the sprint race, which is quite interesting. I like that, though. That's pretty cool. Well done, Lewis. I like it. Fair play. I mean, considering Ocon's pace, he might have finished, like, top 5, maybe, and that'd be gorgeous. I mean, hey, I might have spun, but I'm not last. I've matched my worst result of the season of P18. There you go. Sprint race over.
Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
I just shouldn't have bothered with that. I should have just retired after I spun on lap 1. Because that was just a waste of time. I feel nothing but pain and boredom after that.
That is it.
And Ocon finishes 4th. Good stuff by Ocon. 6 seconds off the lead of the race.
See you when Formula One returns.
Yeah, Alex, Formula One's going to return in, like, literally 2 minutes, mate. I want to see the average laps, though. Obviously not including me. So I'm doing, like, mid-11s. Meanwhile, Ocon is doing, like, high mid-10s. So Ocon, basically a second a lap quicker than me for the entire duration of the sprint race. Honestly, there is a part of me that wants to lower the difficulty. But isn't that a bit cringe? I mean, to be fair, I should lower the difficulty so I can, like, match my teammate. Yeah, we'll just lower it, sod it. Might as well. I'll only lower it 1 or 2, though. I won't lower it to, like, 100 and then just win by 30 seconds. Actually, I probably wouldn't even win on 100. I don't think I'd be quick enough. I think I'd still be too slow. I'd beat my teammate, sure, but I wouldn't go fastest overall. First time in F1 25, not 2026, just 25, where I've had to lower the difficulty. Nice. Right, welcome to Brazil. Oh wait, I didn't start my recording. Hold up. All right, there's a welcome to qualifying in Brazil. I think we go for a full wet setup, to be honest. I think that's what we go for. Let me go find one. F1 25. And why is Discord open? The worst app of all time. You should join my Discord, by the way. Brazil. Oh. I'm on keyboard. We can type. Wet race setup. Wow, here we go. These are not wet lap times. What do you mean a 1 minute 9.4? Might as well go for it and experiment. I mean, this weekend I'm so far off the pace, I might as well use it to test some stuff. Alright, 125. Actually puts rear camber on. Oh no, I'm lying. No, it doesn't. Right, 41. 1, 1, 19, 20, 40. And then 153. Yeah, I'm good on that. And then they've gone for 28. 28. And then no temperature. I just realised this is probably 2026, isn't it? 8th of February. Okay, no, it isn't, because the DLC weren't out then. Brazil. Oh, I see my keyboard. Wet. Wow. Right, welcome then. Got our setup on. Let's see how we do. Ocon has gone second overall. Ocon has been probably, yeah, best of the rest driver this weekend. He has been unbelievable. qualified, what, 5th in the sprint? And then finished 4th in the race. And now he's currently 5th overall in normal quali. Gotta give credit where it's due. He has been unbelievable. So here we go then. My second lap ever of this track in the wet. My first lap was pretty mid. It was pretty egregious. It was awful. So we'll see how we get on with a wet setup as well. It's not just a... Well, yeah, it's a wet setup, so we'll see how it goes. Honestly, though, just based off sprint qualifying, we're probably going to get knocked out in Q1 here, and it could be a very long day in the race. But you never know. Let's see. Braking into turn 1. Nice hit of the apex. Even though I've got more downforce on, it doesn't feel like I do. Interestingly enough, it feels like more sluggish. Wear that ERS down, braking. A little bit wide, it's all good. Who cares about that track limits anyway? Car definitely feels more hooked up and grippy in the wet conditions. Sector 1 has already been complete. I didn't see the lap time, so I have no idea if I'm up or down. I've got to find more areas to use overtake as well, because I've always got, like, a silly amount left. That is a lot of grip. Fastest sector 2, hang on. We might be back. As I immediately nearly spin. That could have been bad. Maybe the wet setup is actually going to work. We're going to cross the line for a 1:16.2. So even though I had the fastest sector 2, I am only P10. However, considering I was last and 1.5 seconds off my teammate in wet conditions in sprint quali, that is a massive improvement. Very much a good improvement. I'm probably still a second and a half off Ocon, aren't I? Definitely. What am I? I'm only 2 tenths. You know, that's valid. Only issue I've just noticed is that I don't have a fresh set of inters. Oh, and the gap is so small. It's only 3... I'm going to have to go out for another run here. That is not what I wanted. Damn. I don't think my lap time is going to be enough. I mean, obviously, we need top 16 to go through, and it's only 3 tenths to that currently. I think if I see myself drop down, I'll keep going, but if I'm near the end of the lap, I'll probably call it off if I know I'm going to get through, just so I can try and save these inters for, what do you want to call it? For the, I can't even think anymore. Right, braking into 1. Did I just have DRS on? They've re-enabled DRS. Okay, I definitely need to get back out there then. I'm glad I'm doing this, because I need that lap. Why am I not gaining lap time? Okay, grip is at least twice as much. Okay, yeah, I definitely needed to come out and do a second run. I would have been absolutely smoked if I stayed in the pit lane. DRS is on. The wet conditions have dried a little bit. So I definitely needed this. Okay, that was a good call from me. I'm glad I did that. Sometimes I like to take a risk in those situations, but if I did, I would have found myself out in Q1. I mean, obviously, I still might. I'm only half a second up. Another purple sector 2. Nice exit as well. That's a much better lap. We're going to find ourselves 1 second up, which should be a sort of mid-15, I think. Nice. That is going to be a 1:15.1. Is that going to be enough? It's way more than enough. P2 for Ricciardo. in Q1. Nice. That's exactly what I did in sprint quali. I also dunked 6/10 on my teammate. Fair play. That's good stuff. I like that. Decent lap. That was actually quite a good lap. Right, qualifying 2 is going to be the exact same conditions. It's going to be wet, so I'll just do a lap with 10 minutes left so that I've got the time to do another one, or if it dries up, I've got time to do a dry lap as well. And I also get a banker, so let's go. I just need to somehow find even more places to use overtake. Because even after using it everywhere I think I can, I still have more than half a tank left. And can anyone let me know if the game audio is too loud? I feel like it's just doubled for that one bug still in the game. Braking into turn 1. Little bit late. Actually, no, that's perfect. Wow, these wet condition grip is mighty. This is great. Purple sector 1 for Daniel Ricciardo. Go on, girl. Don't spin it now. Nice. Yeah, this car feels pretty tremendous, I won't lie. I will definitely have to go and get wet setups for each track, because this is life-changing. This is actually making driving in the wet fun, which I never thought is the sentence I'd say, but here we are. Purple sector 2 as well. It's looking like a stonking lap for Ricciardo. Come on. Good exit as well. I don't know where I was just driven in the wrong direction then. All good. What lap time is this going to be? It's going to be a 1:14.8. We go fastest overall. And we almost got 3 purple sectors, which we just missed out. Courtesy of my increased downforce. Wow, that is good stuff. That is really, really good. And obviously that should, touch wood, see me straight into Q3. Turns out wet weather setups do genuinely change everything. Because, yeah, that is incredible. I'm also noticing that the weather now says it's going to be dry. So I'm going to be prepared for a 1.6 on my teammate. Yuck. Just in case I need to do a quick soft run. I don't think I do. No, it's still raining. We're good. Right, decent. P1 overall. Ocon makes it through as well. Decent. Into Q3. Into Q3. I think I've only missed out on Q3 once this season. And we're now in dry conditions. Well, that's me buggered. Now, we do have enough time for 2 runs here, so that's what I'm going to do. But obviously, I've run a wet weather setup this entire time. So going from that to a dry, well, it's not even a dry setup. I can't really change any of it. I'm just going to have to hope it's enough. That's where you might see quite a big humbling, though. P2 in Q1, P1 in Q2. Don't know if I'm going to be anywhere in Q3. And I could surprise myself. Let's see. And break. Way too early. What was that all about? Timothy Dismal, Sector 1. Half a second. Why is my braking so early? Of course, I need to remember I've got a lot more downforce. Oh, yeah, cool. I mean, that's a crazy save, by the way. But why did that happen is the question. Right, so that means I'm going to have to go for an all-or-nothing lap to salvage anything. Although, to be fair, my drive pace is actually so bad that I'll probably get 10th anyway. For 10.8. Cool. Also, Sergio Perez in Q3. Fair play. That's good. That's really good from Checo. 8 dead. Okay, so 8 dead, by the way. That is what I did in sprint quali on the mediums. So, realistically, you would think that that's possible on brand new softs. So, if I could just dial it in and put a good lap together, I might just sneak ahead of Ocon. Like, just. But it's going to take a very, very strong lap.
Okay, 1 minute remaining, just 1 minute.
I know, Mark. I need to remember, of course, I've got more downforce. I can brake later, and I can turn sharper. All I need to do is be careful of course, that one corner, the long right. And here we go then. My final lap in quali. Extremely late on the brakes. It's already too early, though. Send it through there nice and flat. Already half a second up. Come on!
And that's just 30 seconds left in the session.
I'm going to brake at 100 meters. That's nice. Don't lose the rear. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness, I have found some lap time. Right, don't spin the car. Don't spin the car. Beautiful run. Braking. Beautiful entry. Avoided the grass. 7.1 for Lewis Hamilton. Ride the curve. Get the overtake on. Get the power down. This is turning out to be an excellent lap of Brazil. Braking. Turning in. Clip the apex perfectly. Little bit of oversteer. I have lost a little bit of time, but it's all right. That is a more than satisfactory lap. I'm going to lose a tenth or two because I've got no overtake left, but that is a good lap. It's going to be a 7.7. Is it enough to be Ocon? It's at 7th. It's all right. I mean, considering I've got a wet setup on, essentially, with the increased downforce, I beat Ocon by 2/10, or a 10.5. So you know what? I'm more than happy with that performance. I am chuffed. Lewis Hamilton takes pole with a 1.71, which is just egregious. A 10.5 ahead of Max. 2 tenths ahead of Charlie. Charlie, by the way, is it Charlie or is it Hamilton? It is Charlie. Charlie, he is going to be 18 points behind in the drivers. I've got to somehow keep him back. Although, to be fair, I'm not really bothered about the drivers. I'm more bothered about this. Which, you know, we're so far ahead of Mercedes. We should be good, but you never know. But it's a P7 for Ricciardo. P8 for Ocon. I'm happy. Well done, boys. I am very surprised I managed to out-qualify Ocon. I'll tell you what, though, like, when you have the increased downforce, if you have a car that doesn't try and spin mid-corner like mine was, if you get a car with the high downforce, it's so nice to drive. The way you just swing it into corners at Mach 10 is so good. What a feeling. I won't lie, during Sector 2, I thought, nah, this lap... excuse me, this lap is good. I thought I was on for pole. But still, beating Ocon by a 10.5, that's decent. We'll take that all day long. Now then, the Grand Prix. If it's wet, good. If it's dry, horrible. For the first time ever, I'm actually hoping that it's wet. It says it will be, but you never know with EA these days. They could just make it up. Can we hurry up and let... Thank you. Right, what's the conditions looking like?
Formula One returns to Interlagos once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic.
The one
Sao Paulo
time I
Grand Prix.
needed it to be dry, or sorry, I
Vettel
needed it to be
famously
wet.
clinched his third championship here
It's sunshine
in
and
2012,
rainbows.
and in 2016,
Even though
Max
the
Verstappen
weather
treated us all
forecast
to one of
said
the
it was going to
finest wet
rain.
weather drives.
Oh.
Let's run you through the
Right,
driver grid
Jace.
order for
This is going to be a really tough afternoon for Danny Rick here today.
Okay, here
There
we
is
go. I
rain
know what you
scheduled
can
near
do.
the end of the
Don't let me
race,
down.
but even so, this is going to be a really, really tough time. This is going to be really, really difficult for me. Can I change? I can't change what's on. Okay, we can change this, mediums. One. I was kind of hoping I could go straight from the hard onto the, no, we'll just do this. We'll go for the medium. We'll do 16 laps, or probably 15, actually. And then we'll stop for hards, and then we'll stop again for intermediates if we need to. There's actually nothing I can do to make my life easier. This is going to be one of the toughest races ever. And by that, I mean I'm going to be so unfathomably slow that I'm probably going to drop back outside the top 10 really quickly. We have also been promoted 2 places, courtesy of some engine penalties. Who are they? It's going to be Max Verstappen, and it's going to be Kimi Antonelli taking grid penalties. All right, then. Let's begin. So, yeah, this is going to be a very hard race. Trying to keep people back who are going to be going 40 kilometers an hour quicker than me is going to be nigh on impossible. So yeah, not looking forward to this one in the slightest. But of course, I've got hair on my face now. I set up my car for a wet quali because they said it was going to rain in the race. They lied. So realistically, if I had a dry setup for quali, qualified low down, I'd be alright because I'd have a dry setup for the race. And when I say setup, I only really mean the downforce. Everything else doesn't matter too much, it's just the downforce levels. Everyone here is running like low 20s, maybe even high 10s. I'm running 40. I'm dead. Is it weird that I play a PS5 and use cockpit camera? Absolutely not, mate. I mean, playing on PS5 is not weird, and also no, that's fine. I mean, I played on PS5 before September last year, although I was still on a wheel, of course, and I'd use cockpit cam every now and again. Although, of course, I assume you mean you play on a controller, but yeah, that's good. Bit immersive, bit fun, I like it. I've been awake for 21 hours, I'm exhausted. Right, let's get lined up then for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Right in front of a teammate. Here we
Keep
go.
an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
You're spot on, Mark. And here we go then, the Brazilian Grand Prix, round number 14. Whiz away, and I mean 13, not 14, 13. All good. Off the line, let's try and not lose out to Ocon. And also, let's not block and Ocon's hit me. Thanks, Ocon, you twat. Try and stay ahead of him. Yeah, and of course, that's my fault. Thanks, EA. Nice one. Decent. Didn't lose any places. Didn't lose out to your teammate. Decent. I know, Mark. I know my whatever it's called, energy's a bit dead. It's the end of the season. What do you expect, boss? Looking for a move on Russell and Leclerc here. No such move is going to appear, or is it? Russell is really slow. Keep in mind, by the way, because I'm running so much more downforce, I might have a chance through the corners. I mean, look at the speed I can carry. And yet, I still have less grip than the AI. Cool. to be lap 1 completed, or it's about to be, and it's really not good. Actually, no, it is good. It's just from here on, it's going to be impossible. Mainly because of DRS. If there wasn't DRS, I'll be fine, basically. You're about to see an absolute embarrassment in straight line speed, basically. Take a look at this. Here we go. DRS enabled. And yeah, I've only lost a tenth, to be fair. It's not actually that bad. Just gotta hope I can make up for it in the corners. I don't do DLC, it's alright, yeah. I mean, the only thing I don't like is Madrid and the battery system. But the cars look great, they sound great. Checo in the game is obviously really cool. And I think the price is quite fair as well, so... I mean, to be fair, obviously Madrid, they don't decide what it looks like, but still, it's not a good track, it's awful. But bad for the drivers having to do it in real life this year. Everyone's just traded fastest laps except me. I just got skipped. Literally went through the entire field, got to me, and it was like, nah, you're too slow, mate. Nice. Gotta be careful of Ocon. Massive scrap coming up ahead. Maybe I could indulge in that, potentially. Probably not. I suppose what's good as well, though, is that the increased downforce means I can turn my ERS to none throughout Sector 2, and that obviously allows me to defend in Sector 1 and 3. So there are benefits to running high downforce around here. It's still very much ill-advised, though.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware
Yeah, Mark,
that we're going to start to see
I get
a
it.
loss of power.
Mark, what you got to realise, mate, is that we are 13 races into the season. The engine will probably die, you know? Now, keep in mind, our strategy is a little bit, botched. Because...
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from
okay,
now.
honestly, that's actually a good thing. I'm glad we got that call from Mark. That's the one time I actually like Mark saying that. Engineer quiet.
Understood, copy that.
So yeah, I say the strategy's weird because I'm kind of hoping it rains so I can go onto the intermediate tyre. Because as I've said, I am on a wet setup. I mean, I've tweaked a couple of things like the tyre pressures, the brake bias, but this is designed for the wet. Although saying that, it feels lovely in the race. It feels gripped up, it feels like I can dive into corners and... Okay, I was going to say not worry about oversteer, but then Russell decides to brake too early and has completely compromised me here. Probably going to lose out to Ocon. What a bastard. And here comes Esteban, literally can't defend. Because I have no straight line speed, I'm going to have to out-brake him into turn 1. He's hit me again. That's the second time, Sal, that Ocon has crashed into me. And let me guess, they're going to blame me for it. Well, no, have I got away with it for once? Maybe. Here comes Ocon again. He's going to try and go down the inside, but I can just brake so much later. It's not even a competition. And what on earth is going on up here? The scrap of all time is taking place. And I just can't quite get involved. That is so risky, but it's beautiful. What a move on push spikes. Come on. And I don't even get the place because he's just better than me. All right. Come on. Thank you. Right, we're past George. How am I fourth? That should be a genuine crime that I'm this high up. Alright, Mr. Up. Yeah. I mean, I'm doing all right in general, but, like, this stream has been tough work so far. Hang on. Could be a little double-double move here. One of these might not have DRS. Up the inside of Isaac Hadjar. Oh, this is so risky. Brake.
Okay,
Up the inside. That is excellent racecraft. Oh, yes. I'm so impressed I didn't collide into Hamilton there. How on earth am I third? Oh no, tyres are dead. Wait, the lead of the race is right there. Like, Charles Leclerc is there. My tyres are dead. But Leclerc is right there. Oh my goodness. I need battery. Please. Of course Lewis has DRS. Of course he does. Back exit is so unfun. Why is that so difficult? I go full throttle because it's like, I've done it, I'm already past, and then you get this massive snap of oversteer out of literally nowhere. Oh my goodness, that was scary. I don't have straight line speed! Here comes George Russell. I can't defend against him. All I've got is the ability to brake later, and that's it. Right, George, I feel like this is inevitable, isn't it, mate? Here comes Russell again. Down the inside. Once again, I've just severely outbraked him, courtesy of the increased downforce. Leclerc and Hamilton fight with the lead. I can't believe this. The lead is there. I'm stunned at how close I am to the race lead. Like, I can almost smell him. And if it rains, I'm going to be dangerous. Oh my goodness, that straight line speed. That is hilarious. No car should ever have that much of a straight line speed advantage. In 2025 at least. Wonder if Ocon's still knocking about in the top sort of 7. Gotta start being careful around that corner now. Getting very slippy. I'm getting slippy now. Ooh. Am I normally good at this track? This is actually my first time driving at it, so there you go. I've done, outside of this stream so far, I've done about 10 laps. There, yeah, there it is. That's my experience. The track itself is really easy. It's just the tyre wear and oversteer that's causing me problems. But if there wasn't a thing as, like, if I was in time trial, I could probably do, like, 50 laps in a row where it's just clean and fast. Careful. Where's that come from then? Hang on. Hamilton going for the lead. Look at Lewis go for the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix. Oh, I've gone off. Yeah, see, that's what I mean about the oversteering, and of course Russell kills me. Yeah, I've got a gap to Hadjar. I don't actually mind if Russell goes ahead here. I can fight him later. Ow, my foot hurts. Ah. How's Hadjar already caught up by like a second? I have got no grip left. Right, Russell shouldn't have DRS. Do I have any hope? Yes, I do, actually. There is hope of an overtake. How have I gone for an overtake? I mean, I haven't got it yet, obviously. Round the outside of turn 1. Oh, my goodness. I have just managed to overtake someone with straight line speed. I know I had DRS and Russell didn't, but that's besides the point. I should never be able to overtake someone with this much downforce. Russell now up the inside, looking to get the place back. Give him space. Round the outside on the exit. Come on. Yeah, we got the place back. Ooh. So scary. Gotta somehow get back within the DRS of the Ferraris here. Although I feel like that might be an impossible task, which means Russell is going to smoke me down the main straight. Maybe Hadjar as well. Well, I've broken his DRS. Hang on a minute here. Have I secretly cooked? Come on. I can't even reach 300 kph. Really struggling for grip now. Got to be very careful. Ferrari scrapping once again. These two are loving it. Leclerc retakes the lead of race. Fair play. Right, now I've broken Russell's DRS. I'm hoping I can extend the gap using my increased performance through the secondary sector. You can also see I'm closing up to the Ferraris as well. If it starts raining, I have got a real chance at this race win. I'm a bit worried about tyre pressures, but... oh, no, that's not good. Yeah, I'm getting another, what, 3 attempts? Bad. Should have been more, but all good. I've also got DRS back, which is massive. I think Hadjar's having a scrap as well. As I say that, Hamilton now going down the inside of Leclerc. These two are going at it right now. It's such a shame I can't join in. Go on. Not even halfway through the race yet, by the way. Also, Mark said there would be rain in like 10 minutes, but he said that. Hang on, this there could be something happening here. Ferrari's going wheel to wheel through turn 1, 2, and 3. I'm seeing rain. I am seeing rain. Right, we've got to stay out now.
Okay, Mika.
Why have you turned my screen off? What have you done? Why? Put my screen back on. Right, now I've got to be triple careful, and I'm going to try and stay out on these mediums until the rain is heavy enough to pit for inters. Oh my. Usually it's inters conditions as soon as the DRS gets disabled. Tricky, tricky, buffeting. Are you so slow? Leclerc? We're going in. We're going in apparently. Send it in. I don't know if that was the correct decision. I just kind of followed Hamilton. I don't know. I don't actually know. That could have been the wrong move, but I just kind of panicked and I just thought I need to get in there. Right, we're in the pit lane. We're on the intermediate tyre. And Hamilton's also won inters, so I'm hoping that that was the right move. And now I might cook even more. Look at this geezer. What did he do? I think Hamilton might have pulled a bit of a genius move here, you know. Hi, Gabriel. Oh yeah, Gabriel, just spear me off the track. The AI around this track are so bad at racing. You literally can't get past. You can't drive past them because they just kill you. Oh my goodness, they're so bad. I have never witnessed such horrible driving from the AI. Oh, I'm not adjusted to these inters at all. But at least Borsaletto is holding up Hadjar and Russell for us.
Esteban's in for his stop now.
I just realised the crazy undercut I just got on the second Ferrari and Ocon. Oh my, that's going to be a crazy undercut. Spray definitely feels heavier than the lot in quali. Right, come on, increase downforce. Help me out here. Hang on. I don't like how I'm not gaining time. Uh-oh. Don't spin. Oh, it's been. Thank you. Might be on for a podium, you know? 4 point. Actually, no, I lied.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
As Mark says, there is a long way to go. We are only halfway through the Grand Prix. Hamilton's took off, by the way. I've just lost over a second in turn 1, 2, and 3, by the way. I just want to point that out. Or is that the main straight? I can't tell. Somehow, my increased downforce isn't helping me at all. How's that even work? I feel like it should make me fastest car on track. Am I just getting the classic old intermediate extreme tyre wear or something? Let's have a butchers. Yeah, I am. Okay. Rear tyres are going to be a problem. Probably going to have to pit for another set of inters at this rate. And I am actually losing that much time because of straight line speed. That's pretty cool. My arms are going to be in tatters after this. They're already killing me. Don't know why, recently I can't drive as long as I used to without being in excruciating pain in my arms and legs. Brain is definitely getting heavier. Could see the full wets come out at some point. This is quickly becoming full wet conditions. Alright, Nadir. Whoa, that was hard to break. Oh wow, this is treacherous. Agile's now right up my arse. Good. What you want? Where's Verstappen gone? Wasn't Verstappen like 5th or 4th, and now he's just gone? Also, this is definitely full wet conditions. Although I'm still going to stay out on the inters because I feel like the time loss won't be worth it. We'll see what Hamilton does. Obviously, he's got an 8-second lead, so I can just follow him if I want to. Or I can get an idea for the conditions, obviously. What does Hamilton do? Does he stay out or does he pit? Hamilton stays out. I think that's the correct choice. This is almost like Max Verstappen in Spain 2016. I don't know why Verstappen specifically, but it's like Spain 26. No, not Spain 26. I don't know what I'm saying. I've been away for 21 hours. Leave me alone. I can't conform sentences anymore. Inventing new words. I'm just saying a load of crap. I'm kind of hoping that as long as I nail the exit of the final corner, I shouldn't be able to be overtaken. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Wow, that lead Hamilton is pulling is egregious. Oh, it's so soggy! Hamilton stays out again, and as I predicted, the AI can't pass if I get a good exit of the final corner. So I'm going to end up causing basically a Fernando Alonso Monaco 22 traffic jam. I'm just going to have the entire grid right behind me, essentially. One thing I still don't understand is how the AI are not only able to be quicker than me in the corners, but also the straight lines, or the top speed. Even though I'm running a lot more downforce, so you'd think I'd be better in the corners, but I'm not. I'm worse than. I think it's a skill issue. No, it is a skill issue, essentially. Verstappen giving you power? Not really. I mean, I'm driving decent, but nothing special. Verstappen doesn't really give me power, he just criticises me when I do bad. It's Hajar's best attempt at an overtake. Yeah, here he comes. Down the inside. Have I got the means to defend? I'll brake a lot later. It wasn't too late either. Go on. No, no. Oh, it's so hard. Managed to stay ahead, but this ain't gonna last very long. Either I'm gonna crash, or everyone's just gonna slowly pass me until I'm dead. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's not just Hajar anymore. There's another one. There's actually two of them. There might even be more. We don't know. Right, Pinto. Less fuel? I doubt that. If I use any less fuel, I'll run out. I think Hajar might just get me at this point. I can't hold on for a hero.
Okay, Mika.
My name's not Mika. My name is Ricciardo. Get it right, you twat. Ah. Charge ERS to 50? No problem, boss. I've been doing that every single lap since the day I was born. I think we might actually have to go to the end on these tyres, which is not going to be fun.
Okay, really, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Don't like you, but thank you. Oh, my gear didn't change. Oh, no. Get off the grass! I'm not a lawnmower. Oh my god, my hands are killing me. Still no one deciding to take a gamble for the full wet tyre. Meaning all of us are just fighting to survive. Agile looking for the move once again. I've like convincingly outbraked him every single time though. Maybe I'm just different. Hamilton now 11 seconds out in front. It's actually not going up that much anymore. I've definitely locked in the pace. Ten laps remaining. Or is it 11? I don't know. Too many is the correct answer. Objectively correct, that is. So stressful. What position did I start from? 5th. That was it. I did qualify 7th, but it was a couple grid penalties with Verstappen and Antonelli, so I got boosted up to 5th. So thank you to those two. Making the sacrifice. Here comes Hajar again. Down the inside. I should be able to just outbrake him though, which I do quite easily. That is really easy. He is not feeling too confident on them brakes. Oh, my rears are so dead. Hell. My rears are so bad. Like, they are genuinely on the brink of just blowing up. Surprised I haven't got the tyre warning light yet. I think it's the fronts aren't actually that bad, it's just the rears holding on for a hero until the end of the night. That's Super Mario fan. What's your... I feel like I recognise your profile picture. Do you have a previous name? Here comes Hajar again. Is it going to be the same story? Yeah, it's just Hajar getting ridiculously outbraked. Oh, big snap of oversteer, first one of those I've had, really. I do want to take a look at my tyre pressure, not tyre pressure, tyre wear. I'll probably have to wait until the main straight to do that. Hamilton now 12.8 ahead. I think Hamilton will probably win. I think that's a safe bet, honestly. Still got a massive queue of cars behind me. I think it's probably more than 5th and down. It probably goes longer, but because of the mod I used to add Ricciardo to the game, a random side effect is that it removes the track map or the cars on it. So I have no idea where anyone is. I also have no idea how many cars are actually stuck behind me right now. It could be 3, it could be 12. Let's have a look. I only see 2. Oh, I might actually have a decent gap then, fair enough. I really want this rain to ease up a little bit so it's not putting as much pressure on me and my tyres. Come on. We ease up a little bit. Oh, I forgot to check my tyres. Oh no. Oh, well done, track position. Track position is well and truly saving me right now. Come on. Yeah, I like it. Go, go, go. Alright, quick butchers. Rears are actually not as bad as I thought. Decent. Next thing I want to do is turn that off. Weather report.
Forecast suggests the rain's going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so.
Excellent!
We should start finding more grip as we clear the standing water. Inters seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
Yeah, I already know that. I just wanted to know if the rain's lighting up, and it is, and that's exactly what I wanted to hear. At least I think I do. It might not be. It might ruin me in the end. Still got 7 laps remaining. Hamilton 13 seconds out in front. Well done, this dry line, by the way. Very good stuff. Well, it isn't obviously dry, but it's drier than the rest of the track. That is helping me out massively right now. Thank you very much, dry line. Actually gained time on everyone there. I might have put in the best lap of the entire grid. Oh, it's starting to absolutely kill me as well. More of an endurance race than an F1 race at this point. What can last longer, my car, the tyres, or me? Right now, I think the car's winning because the tyres are going to go first, then me second. Come on. Imagine Hamilton's engine goes. That could be incredible. I was pulling away from Hajar, but it seems like that isn't the case as he's Come right back. What a bastard. Oh, Nelly. That is one tough corner. That is one tough cookie. Of course, my massive rear tyre wear is not helping with that at all. Ow, pain and suffering. This you gotta take my hands off the wheel mid-corner because my hands are hurting so bad. What have I been doing? Usually I was able to do like 3 hours of driving, no problem. Now I can't even do one race before I'm dead. Yeah, a bit of lightning straight on Lewis's bonds would be ideal. I've also just realised Hadjar's been overtaken by Leclerc, who's now right up my arse. Leclerc should be a lot quicker than Isaac Hadjar. That is going to be a problem. Looks like it's going to be between me and Leclerc for second, but maybe more likely me and Hadjar for third. Because Leclerc might just fly by, considering how good Ferrari have been this weekend. Hamilton dominating the sprint quali and the sprint race. Hamilton now dominating the Grand Prix as well. Leclerc, a bit like in real life, having a bit of a stinker. A few stinkers in a row, actually. But what is crucial is that I need to be... Yeah, I need to beat Leclerc in the drivers. So I really stay ahead of him here. 0.8, I think that might be enough. It's the second straight where he's going to catch up massively. I'm going to have to do what I was doing to Hadjar and go crazy defensive down the inside. Oh, about to break myself. That is not good. This is Leclerc's chance. Here he comes. I'm going to dump everything. And I'm just going to have to try and outbrake him. Here we go. Outbraking. Oh, wow. Oh, I smoked him. There you go. That's good to know. 3 laps remaining. Come on. Surprised the rain hasn't litten at all. It's still just like full wet conditions. Foot on like Spa 2021 type stuff. Can't even see the braking point for this corner anymore. The only way I know where I'm going is because of the dry line that's appearing. Again, it's not dry, obviously, it's just drier. Come on. 2 laps left. Max Verstappen's just gone into P5. Oh, don't tell me he's going to hunt me at the end. Although I've got a Moser KS. Switched to it very recently. My arms are killing me. This is a full-on bicep workout at this point. Right, here we go. Up the hill for the penultimate time. Come on! Final lap of the race is going to begin. Lewis Hamilton absolutely dominating. 14 seconds out in front. But there is still a massive scrap for P2 in this race. I've gone a bit wide in turn 1. Not good, not good. Come on, tyres. Just give me one more lap of life. Come on. Here comes Leclerc with a battery. I'm going to have to do the most outrageous late braking maneuver. Late braking. Yeah, I've done him. Oh, it's a good thing I'm carrying all this extra downforce. That's what's allowing me to brake so late. Agile's also caught back up massively out of nowhere. But this race, wow, what can I even say? Started 5th on the grid after qualifying 7th. A couple of grid penalties boosting me forward. Managed to get up to 3rd. Somehow, behind the 2 Ferraris. Me and Hamilton called the switch to Inters perfectly. So I got out into 2nd. Hamilton took off. And because of track position, I have managed to hold on. This has been one of my finest drives in Formula 1. Making one mistake the entire race, basically. Now, I've got to try and not bottle it around the final corner. Lewis Hamilton wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. I've now got a drag race with Leclerc to finish 2nd. And what a 2nd place this is going to be. It's P2 for Daniel Ricciardo. Go on!
Yes, mate.
That is an unbelievable drive.
So well done. Yes.
Oh my goodness, that is Max Brazil 2016S. And speaking of Max, there he is. Oh my arms. Ow.
It's another
Ow.
performance behind
Ow.
the wheel. Lewis Hamilton takes
Fair
the
play to Lewis, by the way. You're up, falling monkey. Fair play to Lewis. That was one hell of a drive. He just went by. See ya.
What an end to another fantastic
Oh,
weekend
I'm
of
so
racing.
happy with that
Thanks to
podium.
everyone
That
who's
is
joined
such
us,
a nice
and we'll see
feeling.
you for the
I
next
was
one.
so far off the pace in the sprint race. I was a second slower than Ocon. Ended up finishing 7 seconds ahead of him in the wet conditions. 2nd overall, 14.7 seconds back. Beat Leclerc, beat Hadjar. Beating Leclerc is massive for the Drivers' Championship as well. If we take a look at that, excuse me, we are now 21 points ahead of Leclerc for P4. Ocon, who finished P6 in, where did he finish? P7 in the race. He is going to be P9 in the standings, 46 behind Isaac Hadjar. Only 4 ahead of Alonso. Alonso scoring 46 points is crazy. But there you go. Constructors, we are 4th still. We are now 58 behind Red Bull. Ferrari have actually overtook Red Bull to take 2nd. And we are now 102 ahead of Mercedes. So, Constructors, P4 is now secure. Well, it isn't. We need 10 points and we've done it. So there you go. Excellent race, excellent result. Also, points for Sergio Perez. I love that. Well done, my boy. Good stuff. Good race. Let's say if the replay was that good. Also, I want to see my consistency on the Inters. Ugh. I mean, you can see here, that's where the tyres kind of fell off, but still. Ugh. That's a lovely consistency. Fair play. I forgot I need to sneeze. I won't lie, I might have to take like a 10-minute break, because my arms, like, I'm in trouble here. I'm in genuine trouble with my arms. This is like the worst pain I've ever had, muscular. Oh my goodness. I don't even have the force feedback high either. It's actually really low, like you can barely feel any of it. My goodness, alright. Already been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and we've still got a whole nother race weekend to go, which is going to be the Las Vegas Grand Prix, the third to last race of the season. Hang on, what's this? Struggles at Honda. It looks like Stroll was in a tough spot. Yeah, no shit. At least Lawrence Stroll in the game has the guts to realize when his son isn't good. Oh yeah, that's cool. I just can't see what the challenge is because it's in a different language. Nice. Now here's the thing, I'm not gonna adapt any of the bits for the regulation change because, well actually you'll find out why I won't be, when I finish this season. Okay. Las Vegas Grand Prix. It's been a very long time since I've last driven here. Honestly, I don't need to go for the harder tyre compound. I think I will anyway, just for safety, but tyre wear ain't really a problem around here. Let's go. Oh, would you look at that? I've now been awake for 24 hours, and here I am streaming. That would have been quite funny. If I streamed as soon as I woke up yesterday, I would have streamed twice in the same, like, awakening. But I'd still be awake. That's crazy work. You start the fire. It was always burning. The fire. Right, Vegas. Here we go then. What tyres
I've
do we
had a
have?
chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
Alright, we'll do this one. Okay, let's go. I really need some water, but it's all the way over there, and I can't exactly be bothered going to get it. Oh? Actually, I get to see my chat box for the first time. Oh, look at that. That's quite cool. Hang on, that means I can fit on. First of all, I'm going to turn off my view count because that looks crap. Wait, I'm gonna adjust that. Hold up. If you're wondering what's just happened, my whole game's just crashed, which is really cool. That happened in Brazil as well. I tried to go out for practice, and it was just like, no. Give me a second while I relaunch my game. I've not had that bug for a while. It was very interesting. Also realised I should probably put my... Can I... Nope, guess I can't. Cool.
That's for all the kids out there who dream the impossible.
There we go. Should probably actually move this over here. And make it smaller. Yeah, that looks nice. Let me just... That should show up, right? No? Is that just not gonna... Oh, there we go. There I am. Nice. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Cool. Yes, I know. Right, let's actually do practice now, rather than it crashing on me. I'm really not happy about the game crashing on me like that as soon as I, try and launch a practice program. Touch wood, it seemed alright as soon as I finished practice. But, yeah, I'm not happy about it, essentially. It's really bad. I need sleep, jeez Louise. Right, Vegas! Time management, begin! Yay! We're back, welcome. Excellent news! Right now, Vegas is a tricky track with braking zones, especially this corner. You kind of have to guess and go about there. I lied, I thought that was 50, it was actually 100. I lied. I mean, to be fair, that's the only corner I really struggle with the braking. The rest of it's actually alright. What am I doing? Am I doing tyre management or ERS? It's tyre management, I remember. Here we go then. It's also the first time that I'm using the realistic sponsors mod. It looks quite cool, really. We've got the whatever that is on the side. What's that say? I have no idea. I think that just says Vegas, to be honest. How original. Oh, wow, it's very zesty through here. I like it. Oh, that blue braking board is so nice, because that braking is so difficult. That's a thing of beauty, that. Alright, now this braking is there. I'm on straight line speed. There we go. Ugh, that is going up dramatically. Look at it go. 5, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, second. These boys. Decent lap, that. I like it. Managed to get the purple tyre wear as well. Excellent.
Program complete and a job well done.
Never thought
We
I'd
got some
celebrate that,
excellent
but there
data
we
with that
go.
run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Oh, don't tell me my game just crashed again. What is going on with the game right now? Is anyone else playing on Steam and just getting, like, the game just crashes all the time when you go into practice? Anyone else got that problem? Or is that just me? Because, like, what is going on? I think what I'm just going to do is that, honestly, I only drove at Vegas, like, half an hour before my stream started, so I think I could just go straight into the Vegas race or quali and just do quick practice instead. I'm so puzzled. I have never had this happen before. I've had it happen, like, where it crashes, but it crashes when you try and launch a practice program. Never had that before. And obviously, it's not fun. It means I've got to restart the game, hope nothing goes wrong with the game, and then when it does launch, well, imagine if that happens during qualifying or the race, and that's just the whole race lost. I mean, in Brazil, it happened once. I restarted the game, and it was alright there, but it's happened twice now. Alright, here we go again. Alright, career, driver career, 2025. Daniel Ricciardo. I also just realised it's going to put me into practice 1. Meaning, I'm only going to get 2 practice sessions to, like, simulate the drills. I'm just going to go for resource points on it. We're near the end of the season now. We're only going to get 1 or 2 more upgrades in at most, so it doesn't ultimately matter too much. I mean, obviously, I do use practice to sort of warm up, you know? Right, we'll do that, and then we'll just hit the retirement angle.
And if today's practice
32.9, that is actually reasonably fast. Yeah, that's decent, I think. Alright, now we're going to hit a practice 2 quick practice angle. And we're basically just going to do all the ones that gives resource points. Lovely. Lovely. Energy recovery system, that's always good. And it failed. Nice. That's good. Go. Surely I could sneak one more in. No. Now we move on to practice numero 3. I don't want that. Be that. Tarve anymore. Right, that's all of the resource points we could possibly gotten, which is ideal. Oh, give me rear downforce. Absolutely. Cheers, boss. I don't really want durability on either side. This one takes less time, so I guess we go with that. And it failed, great. If I didn't get any failures, I could probably do... Oh, great. I could have probably done all of them. Go on, 90 plus 7. Nice. Okay, now, actually, to be fair, from 2 sessions, 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5. Not too bad. We got every resource point available. The rest of them are just discounts, so we'll take it. 320. Decent. I need to remember to change my engine to the freshest one I've got. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted. This might sound crazy, and I think I might actually commit to it. But if we take a look at the engines that I've got, they're not looking good. This one, 56%. This one is... Okay, that's only 31. That's all right. This, they're all bad. That's pretty bad as well. 39, that's woeful. 28, that's all right. And then, yeah, 10. I might go into qualifying with this refurbished engine. Now, you know what? We could do one race on each of these, actually. I was going to do it. I was going to take a grid penalty, but it's not worth it. I feel like the engine, it's going to be bad, but it's manageable. Do you know what I mean? So let's just get into quali.
The walls are close. The speeds are high.
Alright, welcome to qualifying in the last of the Vegas. No idea what to expect. I didn't get to do any practice because my game kept crashing. So, we're going into this basically completely blind, which sometimes is more fun. Right then, Esteban Ocon. Wow. 2nd overall, 3rd overall. For Ocon. 31.2 is the benchmark lap time. Let's go. Please don't crash. Yippee! Right, keep in mind, 31.2 is what Ocon has set. Since I didn't get to do any laps in practice, I have no idea how good that actually is until we actually get a lap in. Just gonna start right now. And here we go then, our first run in Q1. Hopefully, I can just get one run in and that'll do me and send me straight into Q2. Good braking, lovely clip of the apex as well. Grip should be nice, and it is. Ugh, I like that. Oh my goodness, so much downforce. On the exit, that's a lovely turn 1 and 2. We're now going to brake just at the black sign here. Excellent braking right on the exit. That is a lovely sector 1 apart from that one gear shift. Oh, I've cocked up. Cocked up massively. All good. Alright, sector 2 is about to come through. Am I going to be up or down is the question. Braking. Almost hit the inside wall then. That would have been bad. Sector 2 coming through, and I'm only going to be a 10th up on Bortoletto. That is quite troublesome. Considering Ocon did a 31.2, I'm looking to be about a second off that. Why is Ocon suddenly prime Fernando Alonso. Like 2005 Kimi Raikkonen. What is going on with Ocon? Braking. That was about as good as you're going to get. My Sector 3 is always quite strong around here. I've got to hope that saves me. It's going to be a 32-1 for Portoletto. It's only going to be a 31-7 for me, which is only 14th. Which means, by the way, that means there is only half a second between 14th and 2nd. I beg your finest pardon.
Less than
That can't be
one
accurate,
lap of
can it?
fuel left now. The tank's pretty much
Surely
empty.
not. It actually is. It's 4 tenths between 3rd and 15th. I'm going to have to go for another run. There's no way I'm going to be safe with that. I'm only a tenth. I mean, to be fair, Stroll is 3 tenths back, but I can't take that risk. I'm also going to up my downforce by quite a lot. Right. We go again. I don't want to use another set of tyres, but I don't really have a choice. I am miles off the pace. Actually, I say that, it's only 4 tenths, but still. How much traffic we dealing with? Go Ocon, quick! I'll take a slipstream off you, actually, Ocon, if that'll be alright with you, fella. That'd be lovely. Ocon, I would like a slipstream off you, pretty please. Why are they getting so far ahead? This is not good. And Ocon's just gone fastest. That's an out of context moment. People might think that's because of like an incident. No, he is just that quick. He is just that guy. Half a tenth down. All good. Get a slipstream of Ocon. Thank you, Ocon. Oh no, this prick's gonna get in the way. Move, Mercedes, move, 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 move. No, Michael, no, 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 that was so not great. Braking. Oh, I keep taking that corner with such a bad line. There's like 3 tenths in there if I get the line correct. Still 2 tenths up though, it's pretty good. Braking. Beautiful. Little cut to the inside wall. Doesn't matter. 3.5 tenths up. Come on. And I have dropped down to 16th, by the way, so I need this. Braking. Okay, that's still a little bit too early. I'm going to lose some time. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have had the worst final corner of my life. Oh, I might not make it. That would be devastating. Oh, no. Okay, we're through. Oh, bless up. Holy moly. You right, Jens? Oh, we made it by the apps. Yeah. What is going on? Ocon first, Sainz second. Ocon, 1.1 seconds quicker than me. A second quicker than me, effectively. I made it by 2 thousandths. Look at the gaps! There's 40 milliseconds between 5 of us. Antonelli last, by the way. Yeah, I am not getting into Q3. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I mean... Oh, my... Yeah, I'm dead. I am so dead. I'm so dead. It is so over for me. Ocon once again up in the top 3. I mean, to be fair, I say Ocon's been dominating me. I did literally beat him last race. So, there is that going for me, I suppose. Okay. Essentially, I need a low 31. And what's concerning is that I wasn't even... I mean, to be... Yeah, okay, if I finished the lap I was on, it would have been a 31.4. That might just be enough to make it. But I'd still like to improve, obviously. Here we go then, Q2. I'm only giving myself the 1 lap. Here we go, this has to be a good one. Turn 1's nice, clip the apex, get on the exit. Oh, whoa. Do this flat out, why not? Okay, that wasn't flat out, but it's near enough. Big oversteer snap, what a save. Come on. Braking. Beautiful braking. Beautiful exit as well. Right, I need to remember, take a wide line through here. Oh, it's so bad. Why am I so bad through that couple of corners? I can't do it right. I was nailing it earlier today. This is not looking good so far. Braking. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my, that was gorgeous. I'm 6/10 up. Oh, okay. That's good. Where'd that come from then? I have no idea. Couldn't tell you if I tried. Power! And brake. Perfect braking. Picture perfect. And I've nailed it. Oh, I've nailed it. Yes! That is a good lap. Come on. That's what I needed. That is going to be a 30.8. Go on. That's the potential that's in there. P1 overall. Get in. Doesn't mean anything. It just means we're into Q3. That's all that means. But I have put 2 temps on Ocon. Good lap. Very good lap. I need to repeat that in Q3. And then we're on for a top 5. Come on. If I could just do good around that corner just after Sector 1 ends, where the sphere is, if I could have a good run through there, there could be a pole position on if I nail the lap. Ocon does a 30.9, which my Q2 lap was better, but 30.4. Yeah, right. No pole for me, but a top 5 is still very much on. Do you know what I mean? It is going to be a challenge to beat Ocon, but it's a challenge that I am willing to have. No, to challenge my rival. Have a go. Yano versus Krim, mate. He would smoke, mate. These, on average, esports drivers are about 2 seconds a lap quicker than me, so he'd lap me after like 35 laps. Right, clear track ahead of me, clear track behind me. This has to be the GOAT of qualifying laps. If I not only want to beat my teammate, if I want to go for a top 3, I'm going to lock in for this one. Let's do this thing. Come on! Let's make this one an absolute beaut. Good start. I love it. Come on. That's not good. Uh-oh. And that's my lap done. Well, unlucky. We gave it a good go. I might still be able to beat Ocon if I have a good run through the final corner. But, yeah, that braking kind of ruined me. It is actually a lovely run through there as well. I might just nick this. Ocon did a 30.9, remember? What have I got in the locker? 31 dead. That'll do. No, it won't do, actually. I lied. I thought Ocon was a 31.9. It's a 39. Oh, well, Ocon beats me. That's really upsetting.
Well, that wraps up qualifying.
That is really upsetting.
We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the
Getting
Grand
out
Prix.
qualified there feels rough. That was 2 tenths slower than my Q2 lap. That Q2 lap would have put me ahead of Ocon. And it was basically that bridge corner, the hard braking. Went way too deep. There was probably 2 tenths I lost there. The rest of the lap was basically the same. We take P8 in qualifying. Ocon's done me yet again. And we move. GTA 6 pre-booked? Well, someone said that earlier, to be fair. I have no interest in GTA 6. I literally couldn't care less, I'll be honest. It's cool to see so many people interested, but I genuinely couldn't give a shit. I don't know. Why is that in German? I know this might look crazy, but honestly, P8 is way too... It's quite low down. And Vegas you can overtake very nicely, so... I am deciding to take a full new power unit. Let's have it. Let's do this thing. Let's go and overtake-a-thon. Ocon starting 6th. I'll be starting 22nd. Let's make our way through the field. And then, I'll have a brand new engine and power unit for the last 3 rounds. And that should last me 3 rounds. So, we're good. Now we just need to hurry up and load. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the Vegas Grand Prix with grid penalty. There is the championship. I haven't even noticed it was that close. Wow, there's only 10 points between the top 3 right now. What a title fight.
Mate, I really got the taste for that champagne last time out, so let's see if we can keep that momentum up and bring another bottle home.
Yeah, I mean, that would be ideal, Mark, in all fairness. That would be lovely. That's the aim anyway. That's what we're going to go for. We're going to go. I don't know about a podium, but we're going to go for it anyway. Right then, let's begin the Las Vegas Grand Prix. One-stop strategy. Can't go wrong. Honestly, I kind of... Nah, the undercut should work. Cool, let's go. Of course, we've got to wait around. And then we obviously have to start on a slope as well, which is a bit dumb. Why not just make the starting grid further up so we actually start on a straight? I suppose it's because if you start any further forward, you don't really get a run into turn 1. Like a heroic effort? It's definitely possible. I've had some crazy drives at this circuit. I had a drive once, I forgot what career mode it was. I think it was my Michael Schumacher one that I did a while ago, where I went from 18th or something to 1st in like 6 laps. Not saying I'm going to do anything like that here. In fact, it will probably be like less. But I still think a points finish is possible. I still think a top 7 is possible. And I still think beating my teammate is possible. So we'll see how we go on. We'll see. I have got to sort out that corner though, because that's what cost me in qualifying. That corner and the braking up ahead. Those two done me in bad. I probably lost 4 attempts alone. Ah, Dingle, fantastic name. Incredible stuff. Good old Dingle. Why is Antonelli so bad in this game as well, by the way? Wait, Antonelli finished last. How was he 18th? They've just made that up. Antonelli was last in qualifying. I remember that distinctively. And yet, they've managed to put him in 18th. I don't think Colapinto, Bortoletto, and Gasly have all taken engine penalties either, because maybe they have actually, to be fair. They could have. Right, Maya. Let us do this thing. Let's have a good little comeback race. Come on. Brand new engine. I'm going to go Mach 11 at this point. Wonder what straight line speed we can hit. I was doing 350 on a bad engine. So, a new engine, who knows? Let's do the F1 Esports strat. That really hurts. I'm going to try and start my car as straight as possible. To, like, the line. I'll do. And here we go then. The Las Vegas Grand Prix, round number 14. Oh, it's underway. And that is exactly what I wanted. I've bottled the start. Never mind, I lied. We're going to turn one. I'm going to try and dive bomb Pierre Gasly here. Go on. Go on. Maybe snap on the inside of Limblad and Bortoletto as well. That'll do. Yeah, look at that. That's some good position gainage. Don't spin the rear. Don't spin the rear. Nice. That's excellent. What a start. 4 places already. This could be the one, you know. Braking is going to take place about there. Try and switch back Antonelli. Up the inside. Go on. I can challenge them here. No, I lied. Who's up my inside? Bortoletto, get out. Come on, new engine. New power unit. Come on. Down the inside of Liam Lawson. Good. I like it. Up the inside of Antonelli as well. Why not? I'm feeling dangerous. Next up, Valtteri Bottas. Come on! The speed! Is that it? Thought there'd be a bit more in there. Oh my goodness, it's all kicking off. Oh, this is just stupid. Help! Too many cars. They're going 3 wide. They're going 3 wide. They are going 3 wide. Be careful now. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Lovely. There you go. 8 places on 1 lap. Lovely. And I'm feeling more. Hello, lads. I love you, son. Well, that's close. Si's gone defensive. I love you as well. Bye. Hang on. Si's is fighting back, but he's almost killed me as well. What a bastard. I hate managing battery on tracks with a lot of straights. Oh, it is awful. Luckily, I'm on 25, though, so I don't have to worry about that, but I will be back on 26 soon enough. So I'll have to revisit those challenges. I've actually, started really enjoying high downforce tracks a lot. I used to like high downforce tracks anyway, but I mean, now I love them. Because you don't really have to manage the battery, you just kind of let it rip. But what an opening lap. I have gained 10 places in the opening lap and the first sector of the second lap. I knew the pace would be decent. I didn't think it'd be that. We've got Perez 1.3 ahead, and then there's quite a large gap to the next fella up ahead. Bad. Oh, new engine is so powerful around here. Look at me go! I am flying! Here's Nico Hulkenberg down the inside of Nico, up into P11. DRS enabled. Hello, Checo. My absolute goat. See you later, boss. Hang on, he's going wheel to wheel. Don't worry, I shall simply outbrake him. And I have just gone from 22nd to 10th in 2 laps. This might be a hot take, but I feel like it's a fairly agreeable one. Las Vegas might be the best place to take a new engine. It's late in the season, and you can overtake. Because that was ridiculous. Why do I keep outbraking myself through there? It's getting a bit annoying. Next car up ahead is going to be Max Verstappen fighting my teammate Esteban Ocon. And then we have Hamilton scrapping with Ocon. Oh, they're going 3 wide. Oh, wow. That's not going to work, is it, boss? I've outbraked myself again. Can I stop outbraking myself, please? That'd be jolly good. Nice. Already 2 seconds ahead of Perez. Uh-oh. If I could nail that corner consistently, I'll be at least 3 tenths a lap quicker around here. Which is quite silly to think about considering I'm already quite fast. Objective is to get within Ocon's DRS sooner rather than later. .4 to Checo. We're basically already on for a points finish. It's just, can I get any higher? I can't see ahead of me. I see Ocon, I see Verstappen. I see Hamilton as well.
Yellow flag.
Oh, brake too late. Yellow flag. Oh, Nelly.
Okay, red flag, mate. Red flag.
Okay, you got to respect the reaction time, to be fair. We have a red flag in this race. You know what? I'm going to go for something absolutely ridiculous. I am going to go for a hard tyre until the end.
Okay,
No.
So far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity.
Wait, I'll tell you what, though. That strategy looks gorgeous. The double hard with just absolute speed and power looks unbelievable. Do you know what I was thinking of doing? Before I remembered I've got no soft tyres left, was this. I was thinking of something like this. Because that soft tyre will be great. But I think this is a fantastic strategy. However, I also think I might be able to go to the end on these tyres. It's going to be very difficult. 19 laps on one set of tyres. But it might be possible. We'll see how it goes after those 9 laps. If the tyres are still good and I'm doing good pace, I'll just carry on. Right, Jim, good to see you, mate. I'm doing good, yeah. Red flag's just popped out. We're about to restart. Here we go. Race start number 2 from 10th on the grid. Here we go. Come on. Excellent reaction time. Good launch off the grid as well on the brand new hard tyre. Come on. Already got past Ocon. Into turn 1. Nice. Up the inside. And there's already more kicking off going on. Another yellow flag. Hamilton's fighting wheel to wheel. He's got back past. Someone else has gone off. It's Carlos Sainz. That's fine. What is going on here? Ocon's getting defensive. I mean, attacking. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm confused. Our brain fart. Help. I don't even know what car that is. It's a Williams. What's Albon doing up there? Chance to go for Hamilton here. Round the outside. Oh, shit. Oh, no. You know what? I'm using my one flashback there. That's me one flashback gone. Damn. That's a pretty silly way to lose your one flashback, isn't it? What an absolute twat. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's play it more let's make it more defensive though. Try not to go around the outside of Hamilton. Let's just play it nice and slow.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Nah, it's almost like I've just put them on, Mark. That's what they feel like anyway. What an idiot. Right, not space. I'm doing good, mate. Hope you're doing good yourself. Here comes Esteban Ocon. He has got some straight line speed. Look at that. Haas Ferrari go. I must stay ahead. Yeah, there is a lion behind me, mate. You're spot on with that one. Here comes Ocon. Massively just brake diffed him there. That was crazy work. Careful, careful, careful. How's it going in the championship? There's nothing really much to report. We're basically confirmed fourth in the constructors, and I could lose fourth in the drivers if Leclerc does good against me in these last 3 rounds. But it should be a top 5 or 6 guaranteed in the drivers. I can't really go up to third either, because Piastri's kind of just gone. So yeah, that's how it's looking. Right, honestly, I'm not too bothered if Ocon gets past me here. I am going to go for the one-stopper. And by that, I mean go to the end on these tyres, because I've already stopped once with a red flag. I don't even know if it's going to be possible, but I feel like my pace isn't that good right now. So I kind of need to if I want a chance of moving up through the field. It's quite interesting, really. I was like really quick before the red flag, and now I'm proper slouching. I'm back in shoes after so long. I think I do remember you. Well, I remember the profile picture at least. I think the name too. Hang on. Potential scrappage. You know what this means? Overtake! Oh yeah! Bye, Albon. Is that they pitting? No, they're just going 3 wide. You know what? I'll have Hamilton as well. Hello, buddy. Bye, buddy. Maybe not. Down the inside of Lewis Hamilton to take P7, and what in the name of all that is holy is going on up here? I want to be involved. That looks like a lot of fun. Let me catch up. I'm going. I think on the 26 expansion pack, I love it, to be honest. I think the car models are great. The engine sounds are great. The AI still needs to be improved, but overall it's not too bad. Madrid is awful, but that's not really Codemaster's fault, is it? And I think it's very fairly priced. So overall, I give it a 9 out of 10. The only things I think they could improve is the battery and the AI, but apart from that, it's solid.
Nicker, Hamilton's behind you now. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race.
It is, Mark. You're not wrong. There is crime. No one's ever said that to me before, which is interesting because it's a very easy joke to make. Here comes Lewis Hamilton round the outside. That is one fast Ferrari. Jeez Louise.
Okay, mate, we didn't get what we needed there, I'm afraid. But head down.
That's a Red Bull. Okay, oh, Max, Maxi, Moo. What are we doing, blood clot? Oh, Nelly, I've gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Right, remember, I do remember Zeno. I remember that name. But I think it's been a while. Right, so the next car up ahead is going to be Max Verstappen on the soft tyre, which is going to be a bit dangerous. I really shouldn't be getting this racy considering I'm staying out until the end of the race, or I'd like to anyway.
Right, there's a big incident in front of you. Red flag, red flag. We'll update you in the pits. Everyone's okay.
Who's that? I go around the corner, it's just a car in the middle of the road. Can't park there, mate. top quality banter. Right, well that actually makes my life easier, because now we are definitely going until the end on these hard tyres, so there's nothing else to go over. That's it, bosh, that's strategy. Race start number 3 is about to commence. 2 red flags. Very good race so far. Let's try and make it even better.
Back on track. Let's make the best of this restart. Let's go.
And we're off for the 3rd time in Las Vegas. That is the best launch I've had of the 3. I'm going to go round the outside of Max Verstappen, down the inside of Isaac Hadjar, lots of contact, lots of wheel banging, and somehow that's my fault. Yeah, of course it is. Thanks, EA. How have I lost out to that? I feel like I should be way ahead. That's a bit annoying, but as we move, it's all good. We're still top 6. Now, do I have the straight line speed to try and pass Max at all? So looking at the cars ahead, we have got a Red Bull, McLaren, Mercedes, something else. I don't know who's ahead. I think it's a Ferrari. So it's Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren, Red Bull. And I'm having Max here. Hi, Max. Hadjar, rather. Oh, we're going wheel to wheel through there as well. That is exciting. Never really see that happen. I'm going to have to dump my whole battery here if I want to stay ahead, because I've actually dropped us out of Verstappen's DRS, who's currently fighting Norris. Who are you supposed to be? That's Piastri. Oh, we're going 3 wide. That's not going to work. Stop! Stop! Thank you, boys, for being nice and well behaved. Decent of you. Yeah, that was good racing, that. Been at 8 tenths ahead of Hadjar. 1.2 behind Verstappen in the top 5.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Only issue is my strategy was going to work, but now everyone's just going to go to the end. So I'm going to have to do it on pace rather than tyre advantage. We'll see how that works out for me. Don't give me a penalty. Thank you. Still just useless at that corner. I can never get the braking right, and even when I do, I end up, like, I'm just on the complete wrong racing line. It's really tough for me. Also got no battery left. This is not good. Still outside of Hadjar's DRS though, so that's decent at least. 348, 49, 50. That's nice. That's good top speed. If I could get my consistency up, I could probably get Verstappen here, and maybe Norris as well. Actually, the lead of the race is literally there. I could see the lead. I mean, to be fair, it's literally been like 1 lap since the red flag restart, but still, I could see the lead.
Okay, Mika, Verstappen's ahead of you. We can't let them hold us up for too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible.
Oh, a bit of wheels up ahead. That should help me catch up. Come on. Oh, look at this traffic jam we've got going on here between all the boys. I need a better exit than that, come on. Russell and Norris going wheel to wheel. And that'll do.
Great
What
stuff,
is
mate.
going
Hit
on?
the target well there. Nice one. It's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
Oh, Leclerc! Why? These AI are so bad at racing, it's embarrassing. Right, so now I've got wing damage for the rest of the race. I'm not going to pit to fix it. Got my revenge on Charlie at least, but that is so bad for my race because there's a wing on here. There is literally a race win.
Okay, no issues.
But it's going to be
with tyre wear
difficult
for
to get now because I've got
Take
wing
your care.
damage. But look, I'm flying. I am flying. Oh my, I'm flying. I'm gone. Bye, Lando. Oh, this DRS is about to hit different. Here we go for the lead of the Grand Prix. Through goes Ricciardo. Through goes Norris. Who are you supposed to be? Oh my goodness, wheel to wheel Norris around the final corner. And we've got it done. Daniel Ricciardo takes the lead from 22nd on the grid. Now, have I got any chance of maintaining the lead? I don't know. I kind of need Leclerc to go and scrap Norris for us. That would be lovely. Oh, Nelly. I'm honestly kind of willing to let Lando go through and just sit behind him with DRS. That has worked for me in the past really well. It's just a bit annoying that there's a Leclerc right there as well, and a Verstappen and a Russell. I mean, to be fair, it is a miracle, but nothing's really gone in my favour. It's kind of just been me being quicker courtesy of the new power unit. So, there we go. First defence of DRS, and that was really easy. Oh, fair play. Here comes Norris again, though. Oh, no, he's given up. Well done, good call. This is going to be so difficult to keep him back. Look at him holding my ass. Get away from me. Oh my, he's flying. Here he comes again. Looking for a move up the outside. He's gone for it. He's just... But that's a broken front wing. Oh. Yeah, see, Lando, that was kind of your fault, to be honest. No, it wasn't. That was actually mine, in all fairness. Leclerc now gets past... No, I lied. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm confused. So Lando tries to go around the outside. I didn't see him, so I closed the door. And as a result, Lando's now got a broken front wing. But it's still keeping up with me, which is quite fun. Leclerc has overtaken Norris for second, and they're right there. Where'd they come from? Now here's the thing, is Norris years. Right, so I've just ruined Norris's race. I kind of feel bad in all honesty. So it is now between me and Charles Leclerc for the Grand Prix win. We have got 7 laps remaining. And here we go. This is it. Okay, I deserve a penalty for what I did to Norris. I'm not going to lie. That's a 5-second there. Like 100%. Luckily, the FIA do everything backwards. As in, they get every wrong decision right and every right decision wrong. So there you go, that's the FIA for you. .2 to Charlie, I'm managing to hold my own down the straight. The only thing holding me back is my braking, which has been egregious this entire race. If my braking wasn't so awful, I'd be winning by about 2 seconds right now. Because of my awful braking, Leclerc is going to have DRS, I think. Maybe. Oh, this is going to be a close finish. I literally can't do that corner. I'm having a horrible time through there. It's annoying because I brake where I should and it's too late, so I brake earlier. Oh, now you're too early. Nice. Charlie's now got DRS. And let's see how I can hold on. Pretty well, I'd say. He can't really close up. Still can't brake to save my life, but it's alright. I lied, it's not alright, it's 0.7, I lied. Up 20. Once again, I brake where you're supposed to, but it's too late. Nice. I'm costing myself this race win here with my terrible braking. Where's his pace coming from? Oh, I'm so dead. Leclerc's now got DRS and a slipstream, and I'm finished. I'm done. Charles Leclerc goes through to take the lead. Now I've got to hope I can stay within DRS and get him back on the final lap, or else, well, that's the race win gone, effectively. I kind of fear he's going to have pace, though. Like, good, really good pace. Oh, he is very strong through the high speed. Look at that. All right, come on, DRS. Bring me closer. Thank you. the battery I've managed to save up. That is incredible. I'm going to use a lot of battery here to close in on Charlie. So about there. Now the DRS should bring me within a tenth or two. Yeah, that's good. Very good. That's exactly what we want. Four laps remaining. Come on, hard tyres. I need you to get me at good speed just these last 4 laps, and we could potentially be a 3-time race winner. Come on. Or is it 4? I don't know. I don't care either. I'm busy. Oh, the exit that I get from that corner is mighty. Right, I've got a full battery now. I can afford to use all of it. Come on in. Why am I racing 25 cars? Because my career mode is in 2025. That's how that works, how the game works. They're also better. Once again, I just sit back and relax. Excellent. Oh, look at this. All my battery getting replenished. And that's cool. My game lags. Oh, that is so cool, yeah. See, that's not even my fault. I don't even care I'm using a flashback. Nice, that was really cool. The game freezes. Everything stops being an input. And I collide into the back of Leclerc. Really cool game that we all play. Show my settings. I mean, what settings do you really need to see? I mean, there's my camera and that's about it. I can't believe that we are so far into like 2026 now and we still have that lag bug and the audio bug and the wheel bug. 3 game-breaking bugs that still ain't fixed. Well, that's Codemaster, so what do you expect? Cam? Okay, sure.
I got you.
Tyres are really struggling now, like really bad. Going for a differential lower. Going back to what it was, because that was working nicely. Oh. I wonder if Elon Musk gets internet problems. Probably does. I mean, realistically, I should just have the pace to just go past him on the final lap. That's my aim anyway. Oh, I'm getting up. Oh, I'm going to kick off. I'm about to scream at the top of my lungs. Fucking game. I always get so annoyed because I drive so well, and then I let myself down with the most rookie of rookiest mistakes you could ever make in your life. And it just makes me feel so embarrassed. Oh, there's that lag again, that's cool. Makes me feel like a complete div that I'm making those errors after like 3,000 hours in the game. also just ruins the whole vibe of the stream and the race. Because now I've basically just cheated. So, oh, now you Streamlabs, now you want to pipe up, do ya? Oh, cool. I've been wondering why that hasn't been working at all. And then it just comes out of nowhere. I'm back, Charlie. I'm not done with you yet. Oh, there's a slide. Oh, I could overtake him now, but then I'll have to defend down the back straight. What do I do? I don't know what to do. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm going for it. I don't care. I'm going for it. Round the outside of Leclerc to take the lead of the Las Vegas Grand Prix. And now I've got to somehow hold on to it, but I couldn't just sit behind him. That would have been like Hamilton and Verstappen and hang on, he's going back up the inside. I'm not having this. Final lap of the race begins with going wheel to wheel around turn 1 with Charles Leclerc. I've gone a bit too deep. Bit of wheel banging. And I've closed the door on him. He's gone for the switchback though. I've managed to keep the place, right. If I have a full battery, I might be able to hold him off. He's going around the outside, actually. I have changed my mind. Andy's outbrakes me. Push him wide. Good defensive driving. Okay. Just about holding on. Completely messed up that corner for the 25th time this race. If you don't get the joke, it's because I haven't done it correct a single time this entire Grand Prix. On the exit, I'm only going to go down to 90 because I want to use a full tank for the strip. And this is the most important braking zone of my career. And I have absolutely cocked it up. This is not good. Time to take slipstream serpentine maneuvers. And I've just got to hope I've got enough straight line speed to hold him off. Here comes Leclerc, 0.3. He's getting closer. No! Stay back, Charlie! we're gonna go wheels around the final corner. Just like in Vegas 24 with Sergio Perez. It's excellent braking from Daniel Ricciardo, who pushes Leclerc off. And round the final corner we come. And I have done the impossible. Daniel Ricciardo has gone from last to first in Vegas. He's only gone and won the Bleeding Grand Prix. Go on! Ah, my voice is gone. Holy moly. I have actually just gone from last to first.
A true favorite.
Bro, give me a chance. Jesus, jeez Louise. I have to go into a whole new race anyway just to show them, because you can't look at them in the main menu.
The quality and fantastic result of
that
the
is such a relief.
will be noticed by everyone out there
Arms
today.
on fire. And
with
we've
that,
gone
we
from
wrap up
last to
another
first.
weekend of
To put
motorsport.
12 seconds on my
races
teammate
lined
in
up.
the
Be
end.
sure to join us when we come
Excellent
back
pace
with
in
more
the end.
Formula One.
Well happy with that. Excellent stuff. Half a second. Yeah, that's nice. That's also really important for the Drivers' Championship as well. Excellent stuff. Right then, the standings after round 14 is going to look like this. We are now... Second? What do you mean second? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. We could be in for one of the most historic Drivers' Championships in history. We are going into the second to last round with 5 drivers in mathematical contention and 4 drivers including me, split by 10 points. Lando Norris gets no points after starting on pole. Oscar Piastri finishes 5th, Verstappen only 4th. I did not know it was that close. Oh my goodness, constructors. We are now confirmed to finish 4th. Excellent effort from Haas. I don't think we can catch Red Bull either. We could, but we have to get 1-2s in both races. No. So we got 4th in the constructors. And with 2 races left, we are in genuine contention for the Drivers' Championship. Oh my goodness. What a time to be alive. What a race. Right, now I do this. This. I can't believe that. What do you mean I'm second in the drivers, only 9 points off? And what do you mean there's 4 drivers split by 10? 207, 198, 197, 197. That is absolutely outrageous. Okay. Now I can go ahead and end my recording. Those are 2 exceptional videos that I'm going to edit later at some point. Both of those races were really, really good. It did take a while, 3.5 hours, but really good fun. Apart from when I was an idiot and crashed. But apart from that, good stuff. Alright. Let's have a butcher's there. We've got the new engines, components for, I'm actually going to switch them back, though. For practice, at least. And also keep in mind, Qatar's a sprint weekend as well. So, tomorrow, whenever I get live again, I mean, it is going to be a while, probably a few days before I'm live with this again. Keep in mind, I do need to go ahead and learn Qatar without the racing line and Abu Dhabi. I need to refresh myself of that. But when I've got them locked in, who knows what's going to happen, but apart from Silverstone, this run of form I've been on since the very start of the season has been outrageous. 4 Grand Prix wins. I like how I've had 5 podiums and 4 of them were wins. That is hilarious. 2 4ths, 2 5ths, 2 6ths, 2 7ths, and of course an 18th, which was a bit tough. Do I have anything to do before we go into the next race, whenever that will be? Yeah, we get an upgrade going. Why not? R&D, by the way. This is shocking. Not only am I competing at the top, but Ocon is consistently getting close to me in Q3 and stuff. We are behind Honda in the R&D. We are closer to Toro Rosso than Red Bull. Red Bull, somehow the best team right now. I am stunned by that. Alright, we'll do that one. That one. That one. That one. Get an upgrade as well. Shit. Yeah, we kind of needed that. That would have put us ahead of Honda. Okay. Well, that's all from me then. For today's stream, I will quickly go into a F1 World Race. Actually, do you know what? I'm being really... Wait. Oh, I should make that a command in my chat. I'll make a command in my chat so you can just do exclamation mark camera and you can see it, but yeah, I'll do that after the stream. Alright, this. 3.5 hour stream, eh? That is incredible stuff from me. I mean, to be fair, Brazil was not only a sprint, but also wet, so that kind of makes sense. Don't know how my arms are going to recover in time for my next stream, but just before we head off, though, here's my camera settings. Feel free to pause the stream, get a good look at them. There they are. But that's going to be all from me today for today's stream. That was a really, really fun time. I mean, like I said, apart from when I was crashing, which sort of annoyed me, that was really good. 2 incredible races. They're going to make some good videos when I edit them. And I don't know when I'll be live again. Like I said, I do need to go and learn Qatar and Abu Dhabi without the racing line. I might do a Porsche, my team career at some point. I did change some things with it as well to make it a bit better, so that should be good. But yeah. We'll go from there. Thank you very much for watching today's stream. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, then, well, I'm glad. I was going to say like and subscribe and all that, but that's a bit cringe. But yeah, I'll see you later in my next stream, and I'll see you a lot later. Have a good rest of your weeks. Bosh, bow, and goodbye.